as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store. Kicker Brandon Aubrey is out to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. And they're led out by their rookie quarterback, the former Boilermaker from Purdue.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one is capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield.
That's good for an Eagles first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Irving. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
47-yard line.
Throwing now is Murray. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. And despite injuries like these, Charles, or these guys missing, they've been able to keep that pursuit of perfection alive so far.
That just shows the depth that they have on the roster and the guys who are serious about being ready when their number is called. Someone goes down, someone jumps in, and they don't skip a beat. I think this team has a bunch of those guys, and some of them will be called on again this week.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. So here now the Cowboy offense onto the field to get their first crack at it. And they will be led out by their 6'6" quarterback.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yards with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100+ the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
2nd down and inches. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
That's good for a Cowboys first down.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Looking middle, and he finds McMillan. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a 4th.
At the 41-yard line.
Up the middle, it's Genty. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
First down. 1st and 10.
They're going to look to throw. Pickens on the slant. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Cowboys. George Pickens, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Cowboys will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Well, Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here we go on the return from the 1-yard line. Nice little juke. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Eagles offense led by their running back headed out for the second possession. And they've used him quite a bit in the passing game as you take a look at the NFL leaders in receiving yards by a running back, and he's right there in the mix. They'll start with the option. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set him back for second down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Carlson. The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. Murray going to throw. And that is incomplete.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they have to give up the football again after this one.
The Eagles send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the second time. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And it's fielded at the 34. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. 6 yards there on the keeper. It's second down. Well, this defense for the Eagles, they were very good last week in the win over New Orleans.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. And I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
A 61-yard attempt.
And this one is no good. He missed it. And this will remain a 1-touchdown game.
Wow, partner, it's almost a little jarring to see a holder set up on the other side of midfield. I haven't brought out my binoculars to make sure on that one. That is showing an awful lot of confidence in a kicker to try and hit from 61 yards. And this one winds up no good.
Well, this offense got to be loving this. After the long missed field goal, they'll take over on the other side of the 50. 1st and 10. They'll start by running the option to the right. Past the 20. 5. Touchdown. Philadelphia. Kyler Murray, 48 yards. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. So a design run all the way, and he took it the distance. I don't know that anybody saw that coming.
Well, on this play, how about the vision of it? Being able to see the open field, make his move, and get there. Oftentimes, defenses have a spy for the quarterback position to try and take care of it. On that play, if they did, it certainly just lost. Yeah, there's no doubt.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. George Pickens back out now with the rest of the offense. Well, he's within shouting distance of a 1,000-yard season. Going to need a pretty good finish, though, if he wants to reach that mark.
Well, I like how you phrased it, partner. He is within shouting distance. If he stays on this pace, he's got a shot at it. But he needs a big game in there, right, to make sure that he gets it. So you know that during the week, in practice, and look, he asks for the ball all the time anyway. He's really going to ask for the ball and let his quarterback know he's open.
A run out of the gun with Genty. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first.
That's good for a Cowboys first down.
And that's
that's how you pick up a first down. Those shoulders went from parallel to square, and then he brought force with him to finish that run. Oh, that's impressive.
And we saw a lot of that a week ago when he got the NFC Offensive Player of the Week award. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
A gain of 16 yards.
Of course, he's coming off that NFC Offensive Player of the Week performance. 2 scores in that game a week ago.
And how did he get them? Speed is one thing, but how about the niftiness in his route running, able to cross people up in the secondary and make sure they can't quite get to him before the ball arrives. He's something after the catch as well.
He's given 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Once again, it's Genty. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Now, whistles and a stoppage here. Looks like one of the Eagles is in some discomfort out there. Well, hopefully, obviously, nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. If they want it first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. Back to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. George Pickens, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Eagles offense back out, getting set for this next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
To throw, it's Murray. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him.
He's got a man, complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. An excellent gain, 35 yards.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
This is Lamb on the end around. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
No gain on the play.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Now 2nd quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession. Here's 2nd and 10. As they've got it as we resume action. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. And this pass broken up. But the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Tyler pass on for the field goal. A 56-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Cowboys offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other. And this drive was almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's complete. It's Ashton Jeanty. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. To throw is Murray. And he is caught by Lamb. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one goes for 24 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now Murray. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. Now it's 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Here's Murray. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a 1st down.
Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Here's Murray. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's 1st sack of the game. But defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
And he's going to go down again. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
All about the offense so far this drive, putting something sustained together. But the defense, they responded on that play. 2nd and manageable became 3rd and long. The drive marching to the end zone is one play from stalling out.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Here's Murray from midfield. The throw right side here going to be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
It's just a 30-yard punt that time, no return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Cowboys offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's been a nightmare for defenses to try and contain all year long. NFL leader in rushing yards at the QB position here late in the season. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down. A give out of the gun to Jeanty. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Well, these two teams, you might remember, met earlier in the year in Arlington with the Cowboys winning that ball game. So they're trying to win here in Philadelphia to capture the season series. This is caught by McMillan. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
They'll go with the keeper. And he will have a Cowboys first down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
A run straight ahead with Genty. And slow going there as they'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. Now we're at the 41, 2nd and 9.
At the 41-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 44-yard line. That'll put him over 100 yards receiving now here in this first half of action.
Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
2nd and 10. On the give, Genty. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8. He'll try and do this himself. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Nice pick up there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
At the 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On the draw, here's Genty. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the Eagles' 32-yard line.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Ferguson.
13 yards on the play.
On first down, it's Genty. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
They'll go again with Genty. And they get to him quickly here as he stops right around the 13. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Here is 3rd down and 4. They'll look to throw here. He'll try and do this himself. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. Now a handoff to Genty. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ashton Genty. That's his 19th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Sometimes you get a 1st and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on 1st down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that makes it a 21-10 game. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Eagles offense and C.D. Lamb ready to take over once more. And seemingly every time they've looked his way in this first half, it has resulted in a big play, as borne out by the numbers. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores. Murray now to throw. There's a short one caught by Loveland. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Right to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
So it's looking like another 3 and out here, and at some point, got to be able to put together a drive to keep your defense from having to go right back out on the field. I feel like things are starting to unravel a little bit, and we're not even at halftime.
Dallas offense set for this next drive. And where the ball is now, you got the field goal pretty much in the bag. Now do you try for the end zone a couple of times?
I don't think there's any question about it. You might get a gift of 6 points rather than the 3 that you just noted that you feel like you already have. Be aggressive, go after it, and try and get those points.
The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Here's a 2nd and 5. Back to throw here. Now he'll tuck this and run. Now the ball comes loose. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Hey, we can preach ball security all we want here, but how about that effort on defense? Excellent job inside the red zone. Just took away at least 3 points by forcing that fumble.
They're just going to run it here up the middle. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Halftime coming up. Let's get you down to Orlando and our buddy Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Week 15 of the NFL season, playoff time for you fantasy football players. But for the real teams, the home stretch is starting. Let's get into it. Our trip through the NFL starts now. We begin at Lumen Field in Seattle. The Seahawks at home to take on the Jaguars. And this is T. Higgins. He's going to look in the catch and then look upfield and watch this. 77 yards for the touchdown. From there, we go to MetLife Stadium in Jersey. We'll check in on the Giants at home to take on Washington. And this is Devontae Smith. He makes the big play to kick off the scoring. This one of his 2 touchdowns so far. The Commanders have taken a 1-point lead into the locker room. 14-13 your score. Lastly, let's go to Atlanta. It's the Falcons taking on the New Orleans Saints. And here's the Falcons running back. He's going to take this one in, 11 yards on the touchdown run. Both offenses humming here late in the season. We're all square at the half. With that, let's give you a chance to look at the playoff picture in the NFC with 1 month remaining in the regular season. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we get you back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. Escapes the defender. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that now a play fake here on first down. He's got a man. It's his fullback. Second and a couple.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
On the give, Genty. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it?